Alex, great to have you out here today.
Thank you.
Great to see you.
Nice
We're out
to
here
see
at Partners in Treatment here in Scottsdale. What's going on with Pinnacle Peak? Who do you serve? What's going on?
Yeah. So I like to start by kind of mentioning what we do really well with, right? So I think that there's some programs that focus very heavily on 12-step based treatment, just do the steps and like you'll be fine. And that model works so well for some people, but I think what was really missing is like this clinically based program for some people that really, really need that.
Sure.
Coming in with tons of trauma, different things like that. And so I think that when I came to interview with Pinacle, I heard that we do so much more underneath the surface, a lot of clinically based treatment. So that's what we do. We provide recovery support for people that struggle with addiction, but we're also looking at the underlying causes of the addiction, the underlying maladaptive behaviors, trauma, things like that. And so over the last 2 years, we've been able to develop more of a primary mental health model as well, so that we're able to serve both populations. And what's really nice is we're in network with pretty much all private commercial insurances, so we're very accessible to your average individual.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you guys have grown leaps and bounds over the years.
Yeah.
How many people can you accommodate now, and at what levels of care?
So in our detox, we can accommodate about 10 individuals, and then for our residential, 36. For our outpatients, somewhere around 50. We do offer some structured housing for those that need it, or maybe they're coming from out of state.
Yeah.
And then we also offer a 12 spot evening outpatient program as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. I got a big question for you,
Yes.
Alex. Why, of all the things in the world to work on, why do you choose this? Why do you work in recovery?
So I have my own story of recovery myself, and I've been in recovery for about 7.5 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I went to several different treatment programs that never really worked for me, and that's why it's so near and dear to my heart, is that when I went to treatment, I was told to just work the steps and you'll live a good life. And so I thought that would be what I needed, and that would be all I needed.
And you needed more.
I did. And when I was 2 years sober, I really started struggling. I thought, why do I feel alone in a crowded room? I don't understand. I did what they told me to do. I must have not done it right. And there was a lot of shame around that. And that was really difficult. And so thankfully, I was taught to pick up the phone in those times, and people told me, maybe you need something more. And so that kind of opened the door for me to start working on the underlying things, the trauma and just other things that I needed to really work on. I did a trauma program when I was 7 years sober, and it just really opened my eyes to, I don't know, what some of those recovery programs are missing. And when I interviewed at Pinnacle Peak, I felt this is what I was missing. And had I gotten that, I think I would have been set up a lot differently.
So compelling. Well,
Yeah.
It's obviously there's a lot of passion in your mission. I love what Pinnacle Peak is doing. Before I let you go, how can people find you? How can people find Pinnacle Peak?
So you can always go to our website, Pinnacle Peak Recovery. You can find me on LinkedIn. My name's Alexandra Carey. And yeah.
All right. Thank you for being out here with us today.
Thank you.